The Aave DAO, over-collateralized stablecoin splits crypto community. Aave stablecoin approval drew wild reactions from the crypto community, with many comparing its fate to Terra USD. However, Aave proponents were quick to point towards the over-collateralized factor. Aave DAO, the governing body behind decentralized finance giant Aave protocol, has unanimously voted in favor of creating an over-collateralized stablecoin called GHO. The Aave company put up the GHO creation proposal on July 28th, which received an overwhelming 99.9% community vote over the course of 3 days. 500,000 Aave token pledged in favor of creating the crypto collateral-backed stablecoin. Would be an Ethereum-based and decentralized stablecoin pegged to the US dollar that could be collateralized with multiple crypto assets. New Aave improvement protocol and AIP, and user looking to mint GHO. Aave is a non-custodial decentralized crypto lending and borrowing platform that is hoping to leverage its over-collateralized stablecoin to offer better liquidity and passive income opportunity. Being an over-collateralized stablecoin, users must always deposit a higher amount of crypto than the minting value of GHO. This would ensure an over-collateralized loan on these stablecoins. Once users repay the loan, their position will be liquidated and their borrowed GHO will be burned. Lending protocol will also charge interest on loans taken out in GHO, with the payments going back to the Aave DAO treasury rather than the standard reserve factor collected when users borrow other assets. Terra Luna wasn't backed though, so that's like not a good comparison. I think this is actually really interesting for Aave and really helps it compete with Maker. I'm interested to see how it does, what backs it, how many people actually use it, what the interest rates are, if you can get liquidated. One of my things is like, it's kind of this dog fooding thing with Alchemix here too. Like they're gonna add Aave as a way to, as a vault that you could have, but I don't understand how these other borrowing and lending platforms are gonna make money if you can get a non-liquidatable loan on Alchemix. Alchemix and where they earn their yield needs to be elsewhere. It needs to be like owning its own liquidity for the AL assets. It could be investing in other liquidity pools between stable tokens and AL ETH and ETH, other synthetic ETH that are pegged. I don't know. That's a tough. Where do the yields come from? Where do you not have the elephant using his trunk to whoop whoop? You know what I'm saying? That's the weird part here. Isn't this it? People are going to need to borrow against the ETH they hold and Aave tokens they hold and all this stuff. They're going to want to borrow against it in GHO. At some point of their life, they're going to want to take a giant GHO loan out and say, Godspeed, Aave tokens. Comment down below how you think this is supposed to work out. I think this is very interesting. I'm very interested in DeFi going into this fall and winter. I think if the merge happens and some of these building blocks of decentralized finance really grow, I think there's a very interesting chance here for all of finance to go on the blockchain. I think it really proved with Terra Luna and all that shit blowing up in a centralized way on the outside, with like 3AC being involved there and Celsius being involved there and Voyager and CoinFlex and so on and so forth. You see how the centralized places blew up, and things like Aave and Compound and Maker liquidations performed flawlessly. People were over collateralized, just like this states, and it worked. And that's exactly what we need, is working stable coins that are over collateralized where liquidations can kind of happen to control the flow of the stable token itself. And I guess what'll happen is like bigger banking institutions and investors will go mint those stable tokens against their collateral and then use them to lend out elsewhere and do other things with, invest in stuff, I guess. Kind of makes it like the decentralized bank of the future. It's so hard to think about what this is going to do. Hard to invest in the cutting edge like this.